Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at Kazali Stadium. No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. We're ready for a start. McAndrew wins the first tap. Merritt, Hopper, he's gone! Just had to get it out. Treloar, Parrish. Dealt with the pressure. Draper running in support. Stripped of the footy. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Keys. Fogarty. Himmelberg. He's run into trouble. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. McAndrew got his palm to it. Dawson on the same page as his ruck. Hopper, errant handball, and they've turned it over. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Draper got his palm to it. Treloar, he's drawn a crowd. You'll have to earn your kicks today.
We haven't seen any spot yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
Petrarca navigated the traffic. Treloar, that's a bit of a waste. Mills, he's normally dependable, and he is this time.
That will do his conference the world of good to start like that.
One goal straight plays, no score. Draper showing his skills. Treloar, a bit of a panicked handball. Smith gets to it first. Hopper gets the kick away. Mills marks. Will he go the bomb? That might attract a pack. They're well set up behind the ball. Bombing it in won't work. Good thinking and good execution too. He's made a bright start. The Sharon hits the deck. He ran into a brick wall. Keeps it low. Time to turn on the Jets. Keane honours the lead. Can he hit a target? Neil Bullen has found some space. The defence is disorganised. Bergman tries to spike it out of the danger zone. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Good ruck work. Smith. That could be a goal-saving tackle. They're tackling with great intent. McAndrew with the tap. Oh, it's a horrible blue. An absolute gift.
A midfielder who consistently hits the scoreboard is a real valuable commodity in modern footy.
The Seagulls have made an impressive start. McAndrew with a deft tap. Merritt. It's not a fair fight. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. McAndrew gets his hand to it. Parrish, a model of consistency. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Not a lot of flow in this game, but that's a testament to the pressure both sides are applying. Dawson, Smith, what can he do with it? Anyone's ball. Croft, desperate to win it back. He's besieged. Something has to give soon.
The Lions would probably like to minimise stoppages and keep the ball in open play as much as they can because their clearance work isn't crash hot at the moment.
Attracted a crowd. They're tackling with venom today. McAndrew gets his hand to it. Smith, Mills. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
He's generally a good kick. That's well played. What's he got on offer? The Lions, not at their best so far. It's a bad mistake. Curtin, dangerous to leave on his own. Gardner intercepts on centre wing. No one can mark. Draper, crunching tackle. The umpire will have it. McAndrew with a deft tap. Treloar, who's front and centre? Curtin, no easy exit. That was a big risk to take, and it's backfired.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation. Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
Touch and go. It's go!
Some will argue the merits of the free kick, but that doesn't matter. The goal is in the book.
The Lions with a nerve settler. Draper wins it out of the centre. Dawson couldn't burst through. Smith, Mills, taken to ground. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Draper got his palm to it. Trelaw is there. Petrarca in the right spot. Croft has it within range. Searching kick. D'Ambrosio, great body work.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
We all know how good a midfielder he is, but it must be tempting for his coach to let him spend more time forward.
Good match so far. McAndrew wins it. Dawson, he's caught. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. McAndrew with a deft tap. Dawson, Merritt. How will the umpire see this? Key, he's wrapped up. It's hard to work out what they're trying to do here. McStay thought his way through it. Quality delivery by foot. He's got an option in the centre square. He's normally better than that. Draper somehow released the ball. Petrarca under pressure. He's set upon. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Ball lays, wins the tap. Dawson, he didn't break stride. Smith, Mills, he's been dispossessed. Yo, mops that one up. Gardner, can he get a kick away? Bouncing ball. Smith leads his opponent. You asked for it, you got it. That's holding the footy.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Doesn't often waste it. Schiltz makes good contact. Keys, he's gone. He had plenty of time.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
What's he got on offer? His hand passing is a weapon. Farrell, if he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. The two big men do battle. Good ruck work and good roving too. Draper out of the congestion. Buller provides some run. Now it's someone else's problem. Close. Spargo under pressure. Snap around the body. It's there.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Lions were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Parrish, Petrarca, can they get another one? Punched away. Burton, it's a tough game.
This, to make a good start, a very good one.
Gives it a ride, but it'll pull up short. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Time to check in with Gary.
The Seagulls have had less of the footy, but somehow they've had less tackles as well. That tells me they're not working hard enough. And that will have to change if they're to mount a challenge.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Good ruck work. Merritt, Smith, leading from the front. He's everywhere at the moment. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Draper smashes it out of there. Trelaw, Gardner, Farrell getting involved. The Seagulls are applying tremendous forward pressure. Can they reward themselves with a goal? The two big men do battle. Trelaw, Petrarca squeezes the kick. Green, that's good work rate. Normally delivers. Ball lays. Went bang. Fogarty shows them a clean pair of heels. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Draper with the tap. Petrarca runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Kicks inside the forward 50. Key making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Coming. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. The two big men do battle, like Batman and Robin. He'll be sore in the morning. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Draper smashes it out of there. Petrarca, big tackle laid.
What these sides lack in polish, they're certainly making up for in endeavour. It's been brilliant.
Draper got his palm to it. Trelaw, Buller knew where the help was. D'Ambrosio, boot, ball, goal!
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Lions are playing some great footy. They're threatening to run away with the match. Trelaw, ineffective disposal. His field kicking is normally first rate. McStay doing what he does best. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. And we will do it all again. McAndrew with the tap. Smith, Key, Curtin. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? That's commitment to the cause. We've got another stoppage.
Got to set up well for the stoppage to make sure they don't score from it.
Parrish, he's lost it. Smith, Cole. The team physios will be working overtime. The Lions are doing a good job of locking it in their forward line. McAndrew looking for territory. Smith, Cole collects the half volley. Yo, he hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
He's exerting a huge influence over this match. 1 minute he's winning a clearance, the next he's kicking a goal. His work ethic is enormous.
The Lions with a break now. Rucks go at it. Trelaw, Petrarca. I don't think he meant to smother it. Parrish, Croft. They've worked it well. Good build-up. Yo, he'll feel that one. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. McAndrew has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Merritt, Mills. The fans will be happy to see this. The pressure is relentless.
The Seagulls are struggling to provide their forwards with quality supply. It might be time to shuffle the magnets a bit.
Dawson, Hopper, Hoff under the gun. They have absolutely spifflicated him. There are no easy kicks out there, that's for sure. McAndrew looking for territory. Smith, Merritt, Mills. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Good disciplined defence. Farrell, Henry going for territory. Cole, we've seen that before. Buller. Lukosius. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. McAndrew showing his skills. Smith, Merritt, Mills, Hopper. The Seagulls have been out of sorts. They're keeping the ball well. Green spoils. Cole, he just dropped it. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
That's a good option, and this looks promising. Schultz. Stoppage coming up on the wing. McAndrew gets his hand to it. Dawson, Merritt. It's a hot footy. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. McAndrew with a deft tap. Dawson, Merritt, swoops. Smith, the Seagulls not at their best so far. Stripped of it. Throws it on the boot. That's a bit of a gift. Searching kick. Himmelberg gets back and should be able to see off the danger. They're tackling with great intent. Croft with the tap. Clohese, he's stopped in his tracks. Neither side able to clear the footy. McAndrew gets his hand to it. Smith, got to nail this one. And he does. Kinetic knifed them.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
The Seagulls haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. McAndrew slaps it out. They've got good chemistry, those two. They are hunting the ball carrier. Kicks to centre wing. The Lions have won it back. Green on a lead. What's he got on offer? Tidy ball. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Coming. It's not a fair fight. They're tackling with venom today. The two big men do battle. Smith. This is great pressure footy. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Who can get the clearance? Petrarca. He's besieged.
Neither side has really looked like piling on the goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
Draper looking for territory. Petrarca. He's tugged it. It's dropped short, but it matters not.
Tough angle. It'll take his best.
Through it goes.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Seagulls are stuck in second gear. That would want to change pretty quickly. Trelaw, Parrish, neat little worm burner. Henry, marks. Will he go the bomb? Drives it inside the forward 50. Can't get hold of it. Buller for a boost just before the break. This is very close. It's squeaked in for a goal.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
The Seagulls are looking disorganised. Draper wins the tap. Parrish, Clohese, D'Ambrosio. Clever kick. It's eluded him. Green, close. It's a desperate tackle. They've got enough time for one more here. Draper with a deft tap. Clohese, drop punt, and he has put it away.
If this league grows any bigger, we might see some heads start to drop.
The Lions clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. Trelaw, he's been accosted. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
You've got to be quicker than that.
That's good vision. Sees something he likes. Can he hit a target? Henry with the big fist. Onto the non-preferred. Keys read it well. The Seagulls were right in this at quarter time, but they're on the ropes now. They'll have to redouble their efforts. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Seagulls need a fast start to this half to apply some scoreboard pressure. Sometimes the intensity straight after half-time isn't quite there for the team that's well ahead, so there might be an opportunity to catch them out and close the gap on the score. Board.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The big men fly. Trelaw, Wicks, wins it back. Ball lays in the right spot. Hopper, Merritt, Fogarty. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Trelaw gets to it first. The Lions are playing some great footy. Spargo kicks to space. Henry, close. Umpire calls advantage and off they go. Taking out some frustration possibly. Buller, he'll kick this. In he goes, and he has delivered.
The Seagulls have gone right off the ball. They need a response urgently.
The Lions have got it out to a 6-kick game, and they're going to be very hard to stop. Trelaw on the same page as his ruck. Yo. Smith gathers. He's only had the one inside 50. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? He's been quiet. Trelaw wins it back. Great mark. They're playing with purpose and poise. Neil Bullen, an unexpected opportunity here. Punched that like he meant it. Turner. The Seagulls with a chance for a stoppage goal. Reeves punches it out of the ruck. Merritt, Turner, solid tackle. The Lions are defending grimly. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Parrish, Clohese running in support. D'Ambrosio, Draper can get it and go. McCartan closed him down. The Lions continue to do as they wish. Keeps it low. Neil Bullen. That's good work rate. Looking to peg one back. Himmelberg ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. Doesn't often waste it. Martin manages to get off a handball. Turned over. Henry. Dawson lays it off. Smith. 6 points on the way. No, he'll have to settle for one, courtesy of the post.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Some indirect ball movement here. Himmelberg can keep it moving. Good thinking and good execution too. D'Ambrosio wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. That's wasteful. They've found the magic formula. Close has found some space. You can see their confidence growing. D'Ambrosio works hard to present. McCartan. They could be vulnerable here. Keys. Schultz. Fogarty getting involved. Breaks the run. Lines them up. Makes good contact and puts it through.
The Seagulls will deal out a couple more before the final change. They'll keep pumping that ball deep every chance they get.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Draper wins it down. Trelaw. The umpire says he had no prior. Reeves with the tap. Merritt. He'll be sore in the morning. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball.
The Seagulls are getting it forward enough, but it hasn't translated into enough goals at this stage.
Mills. Merritt. What can he do with it? That's well played. Hopper. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They lock it up and we'll have another stoppage. Draper with a deft tap. Mills. McCartan takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Petrarca pushes into space and receives the footy. I've liked his game today. Bergman working hard and presenting well. That's a well-placed kick. This is good ball movement. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. Close. They might be caught out on the turnover. No arguments there. By hand. Cumming. Hopper. Another goal and they'll believe. It's loose inside the 50. Green wins and he needed to. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness. Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
That is going very close, not close enough.
Just wonder how many more chances like that you're going to get.
Looking for a quick transition. Good work rate. Searching kick. They're moving the footy well here. Slowing it down. Spargo has charged into space. Waiting for someone to come at him. Cole dishes it off. Ball lays. He looked to have been taken high and the umpire thought so too. Probing ball. McCartan making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Ball lays. Keys. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Good ruck work. He's lost it. Draper under pressure. That's not like him. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Rucks go at it. Mills takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
The Lions need a rethink if they thought they had this one.
You sense the momentum has shifted. The big men fly. That's sloppy play. Merritt. It's a tough game. Attracted a crowd. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Reeves has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Merritt. Hopper. Clohese gets there first. He needed a cleaner pair of hands. Draper. Lohman. Under pressure. Trelaw. He put himself in the line of fire. Suddenly there's some belief about them. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Trelaw makes position. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? Goes long. Merritt at full back stops them in their tracks. Wicks with a chance to run. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Cole. taking time to assess the options. Martin presents in space. Tidy ball. Wicks, all on his own. We turn for home with an upset well and truly on the cards. Can these spirited underdogs hold on? Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Lions need to decide whether they keep attacking or try to slow the game down and make it as hard as possible for their opponents to score. The easiest way to kill a contest is with goals, but even a bit of momentum the other way might lure them into a defensive mindset, which can be dangerous.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
They're tackling with great intent.
Reeves.
He's rucked superbly in a losing cause.
Poor hand pass, and they might get caught out here. Petrarca. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Wicks. Ball lays. He's under close attention. Gardner. They just keep kicking it back to him. Normally delivers. Nankervis. He's still found a way. Dawson comes free in the tackle.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Nankervis just had to get it out.
They are hunting the ball carrier. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Draper gets his hand to it. Good ruck work and good roving too. It wasn't the best kick, and we'll have a throw in.
The Seagulls. Clearance work is certainly not the reason they're behind on the scoreboard. It's been good today.
Draper, the winner there. Merritt, he's been a shining light. Dawson, he'll be annoyed by that. Clohese, McCreary, punched away. Lohman, he might have thought about hand passing. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Trying to catch them out. McCreary, that's a poor strike. Good disciplined defence. Happy to concede a behind.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
They've set up well for the kick-in. His field kicking is normally first rate. Cole in the clear. Wicks with a chance to relieve the pressure. The Seagulls are out of trouble. Mills marks on centre wing. Lowers the eyes. Schiltz made that kick look good. Cole, Wicks met solidly. He's set upon.
They're tackling with venom today.
Punch clear. Clohese, red at best. McCreary takes the hand pass, and that's a letdown. What's he got on offer? They've got them on the overlap. Mills got to the right position and hung on. Himmelberg tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Henry, Farrell, handballs it to nobody. Gardner, hacking it forward. McAndrew reads the ball so well. Clever kick. Schiltz can just about finish it himself. Wicks, when one tackle just won't do. Time is starting to become a factor. McAndrew palms it down. Dawson, Mills, they desperately need this. He's missed.
God, there he was set the cat among the pigeons.
Farrell to bring it in. The kick was centimetre perfect. Waiting for someone to come at him. D'Ambrosio. The Lions look well drilled. Croft, that's good work rate. He's had little impact so far. Yo, dangerous to leave on his own. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Dawson lays it off. Schiltz, you asked for it, you got it. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. McAndrew wins the hit out. Mills, good build-up. Smith, Merritt, slick hands. Dawson heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say? 6 points.
We all know how good a midfielder he is, but it must be tempting for his coach to let him spend more time forward.
The Seagulls are not gone yet. McAndrew wins it down. Dawson, Merritt knew where the help was. Mills, Schiltz couldn't hold it under pressure. Takes the short option. McCreary only knows one way. Clohese, Draper, D'Ambrosio. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. McAndrew with a deft tap. Merritt.
They are tackling machines today.
They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. The two big men do battle. Trelaw, Dawson, Wicks. The clock is the enemy now.
Gardner is proving hard to pass.
Ball lays. Snares the loose ball.
He's put it through.
He doesn't normally have to wait this long to get on the score sheet. They've done a great job of limiting his influence.
The Lions really need to respond now. The big men fly. Dawson plays on. The Seagulls can build something here.
He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle.
Good ruck work. Parrish, Trelaw, got the handball away. Draper, Wicks in the centre square, stripped of it.
They cannot keep him quiet.
The kick is precise.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
That's close. He liked it off the boot, and now he likes it more.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
This is an absolute humdinger of a match.
The big men fly. Mills.
The defenders will be nervous.
Who's front and centre? Green. He ran into a brick wall. Hopper says thank you very much. Into the pocket he goes. Turner. That was never in doubt.
It might have looked an easy shot, but it's surely not when a game is potentially on your boot.
It's a very good time to hit the front. Draper with a deft tap. Trelaw, big tackle laid. The Seagulls trying desperately to hang on. McAndrew wins it down. Smith, Dawson, looking to get this forward quickly with the advantage.
They're in danger of a goalless quarter.
McStay accepted the invitation. The Lions
Might need a little luck here. Time is running out.
Draper got his palm to it. The lead might be changing hands again. It does.
On the board with his first, that'll boost his confidence.
The Lions with their noses in front. Important clearance here. Trelaw doesn't often waste it. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Coming.
That's commitment to the cause.
It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Draper with the tap. Petrarca, so influential today.
How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Wicks has found some space, wanting to get on with the job.
There it is. A scintillating game of football and a precious win. They found a way to get it done. What a match that was, Hart. What did you make of it? The Seagulls.
Won't be too concerned about the loss. I could have pitched it, but more important at this stage of the year is the match fitness they're building. They look in good shape for the start of the premiership season.
You get the feeling there'll be a lot said about this one. Thanks, Hart.
Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for now. Welcome, I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from the People First Stadium. Today you never know what you're going to get in these pre-season matches, or any match for that matter, but these players do look ready to smash into each other for the first time in months. You can feel the excitement around the ground. It's been building steadily. Chera, Liberatore, he's under close attention. Great tackling technique there. Punch clear. Chera dishes it off. Liberatore, Berry, throws it on the boot. No one can mark. Marriage. It's hard to work out what they're trying to do here. He's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Good kick. Core has found some space. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. Humphries, dangerous to leave on his own. McDonald. Kemp doing what he does best. Couldn't get an effective disposal. He's caught. The umpire says he had no prior. He's set upon. Who can get the clearance? McCluggage. Wits. Not on my watch, he says. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
You've got to be quicker than that.
That's a good option, and this looks promising. Probing ball. Stanley is hard to beat one-on-one. Doesn't often waste it. They're moving the footy well here. Can he hit a target? Humphries spoils. Got to get rid of it. Kicks to space. Van Rooyen. Wits cops some unwanted attention. Humphries in the clear on centre wing. Crosses the pate. Sicily couldn't finish what he started. Ginnivan. McDonald heads towards goal. And does not let them down.
They feel better now they're in front, getting some reward in the scoreboard.
The first goal was a while coming, but the early signs are we're in for a great contest. Steele, the midfield battle's so important. Cherry, full tackle and rightly a free kick. Lynch can keep it moving. Stengel, this is a big opportunity. That's a useful ball. Marriage tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Butters. That is very charitable. They've got them on the overlap. Who's front and centre? Throw in deep in the pocket.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
The two big men do battle. Butters honours the lead. The Eagles showing some good signs early. Bailey, Day, he's drawn a crowd. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Wits, the winner there. Butters, McCluggage takes the hand pass. Morrison taken to ground. That's holding the footy.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Searching kick. Jones presents in space. What's he got on offer? Tidy ball. Stengel can just about finish it himself. Goes long. Defence 101 there. Dangerous place to lose it. Steele, Hipwood. It's a tough game towards the goal mouth. The kick's astray and out of bounds.
Both defences are holding up well. Goals haven't been easy to come by.
Wits wins it. McCluggage. Davies. Terrific forward pressure. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Wits, the winner there. Clark. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They're tackling with great intent.
The Blues would improve their chances if they could hit the target more often. Their disposals left a fair bit to be desired.
Core getting involved. Davies, Clark, Day with time. Berry desperate to win it back. He's made a hot start to this match. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Ginnivan marks. That's hard to stop.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
No trouble at all.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Eagles already look like they're going to be hard to beat. Witts palms it down. Brody, that's a legal disposal, isn't it? Steele, Marriage making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Squeezes the kick. Membry farms it out. Cherry goes for goal. Flirting with the post. Will wait on the goal umpire. It's there!
Great team goal. They keep playing like that, and they won't be behind for long.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Clark, Anderson, Witts, met solidly, gets a kick away. Floston gathers on the half volley. He's besieged. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Witts showing his skills. Anderson, he should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Membry will take some stopping. Can he impose himself on the match? Liberatore, short pass looks good. Chera working hard and presenting well. Alarm bells are ringing. Some of the delivery has left a bit to be desired. He's made a bright start. The kick was centimetre perfect. And they're away. He's hit up the lead. They're on point so far. Davies. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Thought his way through it. Richards. McDonald. He's normally dependable. And he is this time.
This is exactly what they would have hoped for early in the match. Scoreboard pressure.
The Eagles with 3 of the first 4. The big men fly. Brody, Clark, navigated the traffic. Witts, what can he do with it? Morrison, time for the Crummers to go to work. Kemp, that's well played. Conservative kick. Stengel has got loose. Handball off was good. They must tidy up their kicking. The defence is disorganised. It's come unstuck. They need a spark. McDonald read that one like a book.
To cap off a terrific first quarter.
It's going nowhere near the mark, and the moment passes. The Eagles have set down a marker, and they're going to be hard to beat as the players retreat to their huddles. Time to check in with Gary.
The Blues were jumped in the first quarter, but there's only a few kicks in it. They tackled well in that first quarter, though that's partly a reflection on the fact that they had less of the ball, and they're going to need to turn that around if they're to get themselves in front.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. The big men fly. Chera in his natural habitat. Liberatore. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Witts has had his measure today. Clark on the same page as his ruck. Davies running in support. Anderson run down. Great chase.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness.
Tries a safe ball. Jones. That's good work rate. He's got an option in the centre square. Rochelle uses the body well. What's he got on offer? He's been quiet. Spent what he didn't have. No easy exit. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Witts is giving him a bath. Clark, crunching tackle. We will do it all again. Witts is teaching him a lesson. Clark.
The Eagles look a little more potent with ball in hand at the moment.
Can someone finally clear the footy? Witts, it's a masterclass in ruck work. He just dropped it. Jones gets there first. Solid tackle. The lift door's closed on him, and he's gone.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Rochelle, Steele, gets his kick despite the heat. He steps over the line with a footy, and we've got a throw-in.
Neither side has really looked like piling on the goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
Wits with a deft tap. Brody bobs up in the back pocket. Time to turn on the Jets. He ran into a brick wall. It's not a fair fight. They're tackling with venom today. Wits, he is simply too good. Butters, Anderson, Van Rooyen working hard and being rewarded. McCluggage, Bailey gets the kick away. The sprint is on. Ginnivan has eyes only for the footy. Going in his second. The Blues have a chance to push back now. Jones has found some space. Normally delivers. McDonald takes an excellent grab. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Harris displaying great endeavour. This might well cost them a goal.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
Goal kicking is the most important skill in the game and always will be.
Sicily to bring it back in. Chera under pressure. Stengel, terrific tackle. Can he find a teammate? Anyone's ball. Rochelle in no man's land. Kemp, he's run into trouble. The fans will be happy to see this. They've bottled it up. Wits continues to have his way. McCluggage, Clark. We've got another stoppage.
Clear out, thank you.
Wits has been dominant in the ruck, like Batman and Robin. Van Rooyen made that ball his. There'll be a few feeling sore after this match.
Opportunity to score here with a clean takeaway.
Wits just for something different. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
The Eagles are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Eagles have well and truly got the jump now. Wits could do this with his eyes closed. Butters, McCluggage, Chera. He's been busy so far. Punched away. Maynard is cool under pressure. The umpire will have it. Same old, same old. Butters, that's poor play. Heads in towards goal, and the kick is true. Great play.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Blues haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Wits wins it. Butters, Clark managed to get a handball away. McCluggage, Day. Plenty of heat in this game. Van Rooyen looms large as usual. That's a useful ball. Kemp saves the day. The Blues might be about to start something. Parker fumbles it. Steele, he's caught one high. Clever kick. They're moving the footy well here. What's he got on offer? Picking their way through. Good work rate. The Blues not at their best so far. Jones has charged into space. Butters, he's suddenly a popular man. They cannot keep him quiet. Marriage, they're playing with purpose and poise. Punched that like he meant it. Look at him go. Ginnivan. What was he thinking? They've had the better of the contest to this point. He'll be sore in the morning. The umpire says he had no prior. Stanley gets his hand to it. Liberatore will have another ball up. Wits, he's worth his weight in gold. McCluggage. Barris tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Goes long to centre half forward. Van Rooyen swoops. He's stopped in his tracks. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Wits, this is getting monotonous. Butters, that was almost handed to him. Throws it on the boot. Lynch on a lead. He's had little impact so far. Scrimshaw can keep it moving. Stengel in some space on the wing. Searching kick. Witts wins it back. Great mark. Tidy ball. Gay in the clear. Crosses the paint. Van Rooyen. Bailey. He shouldn't have any trouble. And he doesn't.
I think this margin is more or less reflective of the difference in class between these sides so far today.
The Eagles are holding them at bay. Stanley showing his skills. Chera, Berry, Butters with a steal. Clark. The kick was centimetre perfect. The Blues are chasing tail. Barris, we've seen that before. Conway, Bailey. The halftime siren sounds and the players will retreat to the rooms with lots to contemplate. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Eagles are winning a lot of the major indicators. Hit-outs, clearances, inside 50s, contested possessions. They're not quite doing as they please, but they'd have to take the foot off the pedal for their opponents to get back into this match.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Witts, it's been a mighty performance. They can smell victory. Parker went bang. He'll feel that one. Squeezes the kick. Bouncing ball. Day wins the race. Cops some unwanted attention. They're tackling with great intent. Witts, the winner there. Butters. Clark. McCluggage is racking up contested possessions. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Witts has rucked tirelessly. Butters, McCluggage. The team physios will be working overtime. Maybe the ump's got to kick him 20 metres sideways and let them run after it. Stanley, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Chera, Liberatore. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? Steele, taken to ground. No prior, and we'll have a ball up.
The Blues would improve their chances if they could hit the target more often. Their disposals left a fair bit to be desired.
Stanley, Berry, good hands. Steele, bad error there. Butters, knew where the help was. Morrison, Richards, Witts, important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Drop punt, and he has put it away.
The Blues are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Eagles will be hard to stop now. Witts wins the hit out. Butters, McCluggage, Clark, big tackle laid. He's drawn a crowd. Great tackling technique there. Stanley with a deft tap. Liberatore. Who's front and centre? Sanders. They have absolutely spifflicated him. We've got another stoppage.
The Blues have copped the footy up too much to expect to be leading this match, but you can't knock their endeavour.
McCluggage, a model of consistency. Starcevic got a fist in. Brody, that's a give-up. Sicily lowers the eyes. Newman, all on his own. They need a spark. Jones, great body work. Liberatore, this is promising. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Stanley, a rare win. Liberatore, it's eluded him. Berry will take some stopping. Kicking for his first. He's got it.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
The Blues are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. Steele, Liberatore, out of the congestion. Berry, stripped of the footy. Witts getting involved. McCluggage, Anderson. He didn't break stride. Who's at home? Ginnivan, working hard and presenting well.
Butters kicks for goal, and have a look at that. It's a wonderful finish under pressure.
There was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with it.
The Eagles with a steadying goal.
They might as well not have a run. Butters, he's gone. He had plenty of time.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
Looking for some quick ball movement. It must be his birthday. Can he hit a target? It's come unstuck. Neat little worm burner. Williams. It sits, and he's in business. And that's a letdown. Sanders. Anderson. What a hand pass. Richards running in support. Sicily. Spoils. Terrific forward pressure. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Stanley smashes it out of there. Liberatore. Parker. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Poor disposal keeps letting them down. Uses the non-preferred. Wits. This is a big opportunity. Alarm bells are ringing. You can see their confidence growing. Starcevic makes good contact.
Gardner, he had no interest in taking any chances.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Back into play. Stengel. Can he impose himself on the match? Time to turn on the Jets. Kemp. It's a tough game. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Wits has had his measure today. He's besieged. Sanders hunting the footy. Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
The defenders are always under pressure with how often the ball is coming down, and this game might be getting away.
The Eagles having a good third turn. Wits, it's a masterclass in ruck work. McCluggage, Butters, Anderson. What's he got on offer? Day. It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
Defence isn't just the thing that keeps an ugly dog out. This team's got a few too many downhill skiers for my liking.
The Eagles have had a great patch. Wits wins it down. McCluggage, Anderson. They're a big chance here.
Barris is racking up spoils. Conway puts the ball, and that's a goal.
The Blues have to do something. It's getting out of hand.
The Eagles can sense a soft kill here. Stanley wins it. Chera, quick kick towards centre half forward. Kemp, that's a bruising tackle. It's not a fair fight. They're tackling with venom today. We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck. He's been set a task. Sanders, McCluggage, Day with a little bit of time. Brody working hard and being rewarded. Ginnivan drops into the hole and nails. Conway can go back and shoot a goal.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
They're inspired. This will be another one.
Managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Eagles are absolutely airborne at the moment. Wits is teaching him a lesson. Brody, Morrison, all alone in the centre square. Normally delivers. They've opened them up here. This is getting ugly. Witts couldn't mark when one tackle just won't do. Ginnivan, Richards, Conway, quick snap, and that's a goal!
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Blues will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. McCluggage onto it. Butters just had to get it out. Witts. Slick hands. Brody. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Van Rooyen. Lies the mark. Makes good contact and puts it through.
A classic case of a forward finishing off the good work upfield.
The Blues checked out of this one a long while ago, if we're honest. Witts has been dominant in the ruck. Butters, Chera mops that one up, comes free in the tackle. McCluggage leads his opponent. That's a fine mark in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Chera works hard to present. Richards with the big fist. And they're looking even better now. This one is theirs for the taking. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Blues are a much better side than they've shown today. Almost from the start, they've seemed lethargic, they've been second to the ball, and they've made some dreadful mistakes. I think it's partly a case of a few players having a down day at the same time, and that can happen to any team, but the lack of appetite for the grind has been very disappointing.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. What's he got on offer? Good penetration on the kick. Happy to concede it behind.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
No time like the present. Core in the clear. It's a dominant display. Butters, Morrison, McCluggage, Core. They've got winners all over the park. Witts with a chance to run. They're toying with them now. McCluggage got to the right position and hung on. Richards, Ginnivan, desperate defence. McDonald wins a hard ball. Butters has turned it on today. A rare turnover and welcome respite. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Rochelle makes position. Stengel. Some of the delivery has left a bit to be desired. Morrison can keep it moving. The Eagles have winners everywhere. They're irrepressible at the moment. Bailey, you asked for it, you got it. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Witts is giving him a bath. Brody, Butters. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
If this was a boxing match, the Tower would be well and truly in the ring by now.
The buzzards are circling. Stanley showing his skills. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Same old, same old. Butters kicks laterally. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Morrison collects the half volley. Richards only knows one way. We're watching a very good side here. Searching kick. Barras wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute.
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
Hits for home. That was never missing.
Daylight is clearly running second in this race.
The Blues will be burning the tape of this match. Stanley, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Steele, Caminiti on a lead. Clever kick. That's wasteful. Can he hit a target? Good thinking and good execution too. They're a pleasure to watch. I've liked his game today. Quality delivery by foot. Morrison can run and gun. Ginnivan on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
He's batting at 100% so far.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Taking no risks with the kicking. Can you believe it? He's given it straight back in front of goal.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
I hate to say it, but they're just not having a go.
The Eagles go on their merry way. Witts could do this with his eyes closed. They cannot keep him quiet. Day showing real strength. Brody, what can they build here? They've put themselves under pressure. They desperately need a goal. Bouncing ball. Maynard runs onto it. Good disciplined defence. Parker throws it on the boot. Rochelle can't mark. Steele, he'll work all day. He's stopped in his tracks. Little one to half-back. The Eagles are playing some great footy. He's hit up the lead. Who's front and centre? Barris does well under pressure. Stanley just shoveled it out. Chera, he'll feel that one. Sicily has a real turn of pace. Stanley. McDonald got a fist in. The Blues continue to be second to the ball. Crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Lynch, this is good footy. Hipwood, here's real danger now. Great play. Maynard making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Witts gets his hand to it. McCluggage, that's not like him. Swoops and kicks a goal.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? Stanley palms it down. Chera, Liberatore, Steele, Berry farms it out. Stanley, Jones. Remarkably, this will be his first inside 50. Wilkie handballs it to Noble. The sprint is on. It's a desperate tackle. Squeezes the kick. The Eagles under great pressure. Will have a forward 50 stoppage. Chance for a late goal. Stanley with a deft tap. Sanders, what a work ethic he has. Butters saw that coming. Takes the safe option. McDonald, Bailey gets his kick despite the heat. That's well played. This is good ball movement. Just has to hit a target. Conway, strong grab. The defence is disorganised. McDonald is in a better position. Open goal beckons.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them. He's about to hurt them again.
Goes for the check side. Yes! That is so skillful.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Blues, a shot. What a debacle it's been. Stanley, a rare win. Steele, Chera, good handball. Liberatore is racking up contested possessions. The Eagles have tuned up for the season in style, and they're looking prime for a big one. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Hunt?
The Blues will be asking each other some hard questions. They just did not work anywhere near hard enough today. Their inside 50 differential was abysmal. You can't hope to win a game of footy when you're that far in the red. I think one or two of their midfielders might find themselves in the twos next week.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Hunt. On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary Lyon and myself, Anthony Hudson, Thanks for your company. We'll catch you again soon.
Good evening, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Friday Night Football. We're coming to you from NG Stadium. You're with us today for a pre-season match between the Allies and Port Adelaide. Pre-season matches are great opportunities to try out. No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. Friday night footy is go. Sweet wins the first hit out. Manages to get off a handball. Rosie, he's besieged. Great tackling technique there. Sweet got his palm to it. He's been dispossessed. Is anyone home? Evans uses the body well. The defence has fallen down. Ginby wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Quality delivery by foot. Sizes up what's ahead. Ginby. The Allies forcing them out wide. Kennedy takes an excellent grab. Honours the lead. Rosie has found some space. That's a useful ball. Miller saves the day. Can he hit a target? Reed with a chance to run. And they're away. Ryan into the middle with the kick. Bramble spoils. Does well under pressure. Martin in some space on the wing. Rosie on a lead. The Allies can build something here. Long ball in. It's loose inside the 50. DeGoey. It's a tough game. That's holding the footy.
Took too long there and coughs up. It could have been a shot on goal.
Good thinking and good execution too. Play on. The ump calls play on. Has made a bright start. Reed can keep it moving. Papley. Bramble went bang. Cameron, you asked for it. You got it. The umpire will have it. Sweet wins the hit out. Warner, Kennedy takes the hand pass. Deer in the centre square. Burgoyne, Gothard. What's he got on offer? Dealt with the pressure. Ryan, neat little worm burner. Davies Uniac. It looks a good kick. It is. They've got the first.
They had to work hard for that first goal, but in the end, it was a pretty simple one, made possible by some smart decision-making.
The Reds were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Baker, Bontempelli, Davies Uniac. He's been busy so far. Howe had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Can he find a teammate? Bramble works hard to present. Waiting for someone to come at him. Nicolani says thank you very much. The defence is disorganised. Ryan is in the clear and marks uncontested.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
The Allies are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Reds away to a flyer. Sweet, the winner there. Rao, Kennedy gets his kick despite the heat.
Move it on, please.
Seizes the moment. This is good ball movement. Great play. They've got a problem now. Golden opportunity here.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Needs that to come back, and it does.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
The Allies with a nerve settler. The big men fly. He's got support. Rao just had to get it out. DeGoey snares the loose ball. Rosie, who's front and centre? He had no interest in taking any chances.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Lobb goes short with the kick in. Reed has charged into space. Papley, well done. This is promising. Cops some unwanted attention. Martin kicks off the pass.
Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Bounced straight off his chest.
When one tackle just won't do. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly.
The two big men do battle. Bontempelli, Davies-Uniacke. Doesn't often waste it. Bramble wins it back. Great mark. Keeps it low. Sweet has time and space. He's drawn a crowd. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Meat slaps it out. Bontempelli is there in the clinches. The Reds are good with their hands. Howe continues to be a thorn in their side. Searching kick. Broad is hard to beat one-on-one. Normally delivers. Here's a chance to get it forward. Ineffective disposal. Warner. Meat didn't need to be asked twice. Jones. Which way will it bounce?
Quick snap is off target.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
He's on. That's good vision. Pink, all on his own. Off he goes. They can't catch him. It's a dreadful mistake. Tidy ball. Bergen demanded the footy and got it.
Opportunity for a check side here.
Goes for the check side. Yes! That is so skillful.
Might just be in for a big day.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Rao, Warner, O'Driscoll. That's almost worth a kick. Side bottom with time. Into the pocket he goes. Miller doing what he does best. Darcy, it's a desperate tackle. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Who can get the clearance? Rao. He's not going to waste an opportunity like that.
That's a timely, steadying goal in the shadow of the quarter time.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Baker runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Davies-Uniacke, the Reds, looking dangerous. What's he got on offer? Good-looking kick. Hackley gets to the front spot and can line them up.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal. Too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
The Reds have set down a marker, and they're going to be hard to beat as the players retreat to their huddles. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The Allies were slow out of the blocks, and they're already playing catch-up. The scoreboard damage isn't enormous, though, and a good second quarter can get this game back on terms by half-time. It all starts in the midfield and making sure they give their forwards the best chance to kick a winning score.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Liddy working hard and being rewarded. Meat read it well and claims the mark. He's hit up the lead. Lowers the eyes. Burgoyne presents in space. Deer on centre wing is marked. Careful ball movement. Cameron can just about finish it himself. It's a high kick. A real rainmaker. Howe relishing the contest. Thought his way through it. The kick's astray and out of bounds.
Hasn't been the highest standard game, but still been enjoyable to watch.
Sweet has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Can he impose himself on the match? And that's a letdown. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Spills the mark. Davies-Uniacke. The Allies on the ball now. He's run into trouble. No leniency from the umpire there.
It's a hot footy today.
They're looking good. It's amounted to nothing. Just shoveled it out. Broad. Martin. Dangerous to leave on his own. That's skillful. Evans wants to take the game on. Is anyone home? Spud Frawley would have loved that one. De Goey. Time to turn on the Jets. Martin, he's everywhere at the moment. Miller is calm in a crisis.
Big shove there, has to be a free. They've had the better of the contest to this point.
Baker
Marks in the back pocket.
Hapley. That's good work rate. Clever kick. Well played. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. Martin, the Allies, should score here. Darcy, that might have been dropping the ball. Miller, desperate to win it back. It's no place for the faint-hearted.
What these sides lack in polish, they're certainly making up for in endeavour. It's been brilliant.
Who can get the clearance? Warner, from the pocket, looks good, is good.
Neither team is able to string goals together or generate any meaningful momentum. It's an engrossing battle.
One kick game again.
Sweet wins the hit out. O'Driscoll on the same page as his ruck. Warner, Davies-Uniacke mops that one up. Liddy knew where the help was. Bontempelli gets the kick away. Deer, Baker has the ping. It won't be a goal. It's there!
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Reds are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Meat wins it out of the centre. Baker, Bontempelli taken to ground. The umpire says he had no prior. Meat showing his skills. Baker, how will the umpire see this? Turns it over in the middle. He's besieged.
Neither side has really looked like piling on the goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
Meat palms it down.
The Allies are not getting their hands on the ball anywhere near enough, so they need to turn that around if they're going to go on to win.
Sweet with a deft tap. O'Driscoll, Warner, he's wrapped up. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? They cannot keep him quiet. In no man's land, O'Driscoll takes the logical option. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Bontempelli, Whitfield, under pressure. Davies-Uniacke almost threw it out. Florence knew the tackle was coming. They're tackling with venom today. The two big men do battle. O'Driscoll, Kennedy throws it on the boot. Foot race on the wing. He ran into a brick wall. Squeezes the kick. Whitfield, he'll be sore in the morning. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Sweet wins it down. Bontempelli, Davies-Uniacke. He's been industrious. Pink with a big fist. Bramble managed to get out despite the tackle. Martin, this spells trouble. Pushing and pay. The Reds are bringing great energy. Florence, the Allies, not at their best so far.
That was a big risk to take, and it's backfired.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation. Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable. Good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Reds having a good patch. Sweet wins the tap. Kennedy, O'Driscoll. The defence is disorganised. Miller making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Aaliyah got to get it forward now. Can he find a teammate? Bouncing ball. The Reds under great pressure. He didn't want it to spill out there.
Clear out, thank you.
Visentini looking for territory. They have a good understanding, those two. Martin with the intercept mark. Sets it up to a dangerous spot. It's a poor inside 50. His field kicking is normally first rate. Deer makes position. Got a little time here. Ginby wins the contest hands down. The kick was centimetre perfect. What's he got on offer? That's a useful ball. Hapley with a chance to run. They're playing with purpose and poise. Kennedy is there to save the day. Carefully done. Pink, he's under close attention. Hasn't seen a lot of it. The sprint is on. Kennedy. Good thinking and good execution too. The Allies might be about to start something. They're moving the footy well here. Searching kick.
We've hit the long break and it's a handy margin, but by no means a match-winning one. This game's very much in the balance. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Reds are in front, and it has as much to do with their excellent kicking at goal as anything else. There are so many points of analysis in the modern game, but you still can't go past goal kicking as the number one. They're going to be very hard to top if they can maintain their efficiency.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Good ruck work. He'll feel that one. He just keeps racking up disposals. Side bottom. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Met solidly. It's not a fair fight. And we will do it all again. Visentini slaps it out. Bontempelli does the roving. Whitfield, the Allies are chasing tail. Sweet makes good contact. Visentini looking for some quick ball movement. They've opened them up here. They're well drilled. Papley, he's taken a beauty. Can he finish it off?
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Marks inside 50 and work their way in goal when you go back and convert the goal.
The Allies haven't been able to respond. They look gone.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Liddy, Bontempelli, Papley takes the mark and can extend the margin. Probing ball. Cameron accepts that gleefully and will surely kick a goal.
The Reds have certainly looked the better side. They'll be hard to catch.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
They're really opening them up. Right now, they have no answers to the onslaught.
The Reds are absolutely airborne at the moment. Sweet smashes it out of there. Kennedy, Warner, got to get it on quickly.
He'll be annoyed at himself, letting the tackle slip high.
They can smell victory. Side body, read that one like a book. Manages to find a teammate. Darling, great body work. They've got to get a wriggle on. Terrific forward pressure. Little one to half back. The Allies have been out of sorts. Darcy drops into the hole and marks.
To give the faithful something to cheer about.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
We know the damage he can do, but he's been starved of opportunity today.
The Allies are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together, like Batman and Robin. O'Driscoll, sweet, clever handball. Warner. Miller gets to it first. Michelani, tidy ball. Bontempelli on a lead. Reed hacking it forward. Turned over on centre wing. Normally delivers. Martin, it sits, and he's in business. He's generally a good kick. No one can mark. Papley, Ginby, that's a bruising tackle. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Sweet with a deft tap. Kennedy, O'Driscoll. Miller tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
The Allies are getting it forward enough, but it hasn't translated into enough goals at this stage.
Vizentini wins the tap. Liddy, Bontempelli, Davies-Uniacke. Clever kick. Whitfield working hard and being rewarded. Burgoyne. Is anyone home? Good disciplined defence. Bramble doesn't often waste it. Quality delivery by foot. Goes laterally. Martin, dangerous to leave on his own. That's skillful. Rao, here's real danger now. Pokes it into the pocket. Miller is proving very difficult to pass. Lowers the eyes. Burgoyne with a chance to relieve the pressure. The kick is precise. The Reds look well drilled. This is good ball movement. Evans accepted the invitation. Big tackle laid. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Meat wins it down. Liddy, Burgoyne. What can they build here? Meat just shoveled it out. Michelini onto it. Gets his kick despite the heat. No wonder coaches go grey. Davies-Uniacke. Meat. He's run into trouble. Kicks to space. Anyone's ball. Martin showing some pace. Another goal and they'll believe. McCarthy. Sloppy disposal and we'll have a throw in.
The Allies will be desperate to make inroads before three-quarter time. Otherwise, this job might just be too difficult.
Meat wins it down. Baker. It's a hot footy. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Sweet has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. O'Driscoll, Rosie, McCarthy. You asked for it, you got it.
Move along.
He'd have paid it to himself. Kennedy, desperate defence. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Meat wins it. Baker, Liddy. And they're out of trouble. Bramble is racking up spoils. Hapley. Through the centre square he goes. Jones getting their handball game going. Stringer breaks the line. Boot, ball, goal!
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Reds with a steadying goal. Sweet wins it out of the centre. I've liked his game today. Darling dealt with the pressure. Lobb runs onto it.
Play on.
He tried to con the umpire. Gets the kick away. Stringer lines them up. Makes good contact and puts it through.
It hasn't been his best day, but he's still found ways to impact the match.
The Reds are really taking it to them today. Sweet showing his skills. Kennedy, Warner. Was that a throw? Crunching tackle. Davies-Uniacke feeling the heat. Gotta get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
You have to be tough to play this game. Whitfield honours the lead. The Reds turn for home, having surprised many. Possibly even themselves. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Reds are smashing them in both contested and uncontested possessions, and there's no doubt their appetite for the contest has been far greater. When they get both their inside and outside games going at once, they are a force to be reckoned with. They're balanced, potent and hungry.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. Sweet. He's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Rao. Evans couldn't complete the mark. The umpire will have it. Sweet. They won't blame him. Rao can send them into attack. He's been set a task. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
He's batting at 100% so far.
A much-needed goal, and he has put it through.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Reds by 30. Sweet wins it out of the centre. Got to get rid of it. Warner. Can they get 2 in a row? Miller with another spoil. That's not going to be a goal. Only a behind.
Those sorts of shots just have to be goals when you're trying to come from behind.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Ward pushes into space and receives the footy. Searching kick. Hapley has been irrepressible. Solid tackle. We've got a whistle.
Please.
Umpire's ball. Sweet. Smashes it out of there. Kennedy. Rao. McCarthy appreciates that delivery. Into the pocket he goes. Whitfield. That's confidence for you. Not going with the spoil. Sizes up what's ahead. Good work rate. In no hurry here. The Reds are out of trouble. You might have thought about the corridor. Visentini in some space on the wing. What's he got on offer? He's had little impact so far. Pink heads them off at the pass. Not a lot of positives today. Visentini spoils. Whitfield, he'll be sore in the morning. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Punch clear. Kennedy leading from the front. Rao. He's everywhere at the moment. Slips through his fingers. Miller is calm in a crisis. He's suddenly a popular man. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Sweet smashes it out of there. Warner, O'Driscoll, Kennedy running in support. They're tackling with venom today. Sweet wins the tap. Warner manages to get off a handball. Kennedy, can he hit a target? Darling is the man on the spot, had he's marked.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Allies with 2 on the bounce. Meek wins it down. Baker taken to ground. Time is starting to become a factor. Sweet gets his hand to it. They are hunting the ball carrier. Can someone finally clear the footy?
Hasn't been the highest standard game, but still been enjoyable to watch.
Meek with a deft tap. Bontempelli, Baker. They cannot keep him quiet. Decides to go. Reed can keep it moving. Remarkably, this will be his first inside 50. Rampy is there to thwart that play. Nicolani wins it back. Great mark. Normally delivers. Jones has charged into space. They've got them on the overlap. Stringer, Cameron out of the congestion. For the knockout blow. Game over, man. Game over.
You had any doubt before, you shouldn't now.
The Reds clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. Rao got the handball away. Lipinski fighting hard. Met solidly. The umpire says he had no prior. Meek with a deft tap. Good vision there. Bontempelli under pressure. Davies-Uniacke. Reed kicking for his first. Only a behind.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Bramble to bring it back in. Side bottom. He's got support. Pink with time. Clever kick. They might be caught out on the turnover. Can he find a teammate? Pink clears the area. It would have been harsh to call that insufficient intent.
The Allies are really struggling to score at the moment. They need to try something different.
Sweet wins it. Rao read it better than anyone. Deer commands the footy.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance. strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
We thought this one might be close, but it hasn't turned out that way. Meek with the tap. Davies-Uniacke. He's having a ripper, although that's not his best kick. Clean pickup. Little one to half-back. Ginby. He's caught. No leniency from the umpire there.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Can they get themselves a consolation prize? This might be a chance for the high flyers. Burn-Jones. They have absolutely spifflicated
Clear
him.
out, thank
Even
you.
with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. Sweet, got his palm to it. Aaliyah navigated the traffic. Meek squeezes the kick. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite.
Easy decision. The tackle was above the shoulders.
Whitfield, Bailey's team out again. Sizes up what's ahead. Liddy, they found the magic formula. Can't keep hold of it. Darcy, the fans will be happy to see this. Both sides will be glad to hear the siren, I suspect. Good ruck work. Warner knew the tackle was coming. The umpire calls for it as full-time approaches. Visentini wins the tap. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Baker, Sheldrick, they've worked it well. Visentini, Liddy, under pressure. The Reds are good with their hands. Great tackling technique there. Sweet, showing his skills. Bontempelli, the Reds emerge with a solid win, and they look more advanced in their season preparation than their opponents. What are the main takeaways from that one, Half?
The Allies are going to have to win more of the footy than they did today. It's as simple as that. They came up against a well-drilled side, but you can't hope to win when you get beaten time and time again in the contest. They'll do well to study how their opposition went about it today.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the evening, Half.
Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.